Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Now, India's last 7 defeats in Sena countries, as we call them, South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia, which are the countries most removed in character of the pitches and conditions than India. India's last 7 defeats have all come batting first. Now, most times you say, you win the toss, you bat first. If you're uncertain, you think about it and bat first. And this is across South Africa, a little bit of Australia, New Zealand, and England. The last 7 defeats have all come batting first. And the last 2 test matches in South Africa, there was a par total. The test match is about 240, 250 run innings. And yet India lost both for just 3 wickets down. We saw young Keegan Peterson come out and play beautifully. Yeah. Rassie van der Dusen played beautifully. Now we're seeing that in England. I just wonder whether this 4th innings bowling could be a factor. I mean, there's Bumrah, there's Shami. I wonder, Siraj is a good bowler. Shardul took 7 wickets there, but I wonder if there's something more to it, that you're now losing 3 or 4 test matches, not able to defend 4th innings scores.
Yeah, I think one of the differences in this era, Harsha, is that you go back 10 years ago, you were always worried about the spinner in the last inning. Now, the way that these players now are attacking spin with reverse sweep, reverse ramps, you name it, they've got all the tricks. They're almost saying to the spinner, we're going to come at you. I said it on day one, and I'll stick by it. If Ashwin had been playing this week, I think there'd been a different outcome to this game. I just think Ravi Ashwin is just such a skilled bowler on any wicket. I think it'd have made more of an impact than we saw from Thakur, both with the bat and also with the ball. And India, when you've got such high quality spin, and I always say Ashwin's up there. Now, he's not up there at the minute with Murali and Shane Warne, but he's close because he's a world-class performer. Shane Warne and Murali would always play in English conditions. And I always think that someone like Ashwin should have played. I think the game situation would have been different if he had. And chasing would have been a lot harder with Ashwin in the side. But I do think there will be a trend now. And if you look at the modern game of one-day cricket and chasing 300, 320 quite comfortably, why shouldn't you be able to do that in Test match cricket? You've got longer. You can take your time if you want to, but they generally don't want to. But, I think the psyche of a chase in our time was always the fear of the chase rather than actually it should be possible. And it was almost because people used to say to you, the history book says that you can't chase that, and the history book says it's not possible. Well, actually, I think this England side over the course of 4 games have proven to everyone that actually the pitches aren't deteriorating so much. You can attack spin. So I think we'll see more of a trend that I'm not so sure all captains will do what Ben Stokes has done and say, right, we're bowling first because we want to chase. But I don't think teams will be scared of chasing down in Test match cricket. It seems quite a common trend that's happening at the minute.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if this new trend that we're seeing is specific to certain conditions or whether it can withstand the other conditions where, say in India, for example, where a 4th day, 5th day big wicket is that much more treacherous, or in Australia sometimes when you get up and down bounce as you head towards the end, or maybe in Adelaide when the ball spins. So we'll wait and see. But this is a brave new world that we are entering, and I think we must savor this.